So can you believe it? This is our first day of summer.
That's right.
And we're wearing jackets.
In fact, the same jacket that I wear all winter.
Yeah, well, that's just kind of what it is with, vacation time, is the fact that these are the kind of places you end up, and the weather is very unpredictable.
Yep. So
here's kind of our first, not tip, but kind of our first thought is the fact that when you're on vacation, you need to think about what kind of photos are you taking? Are you taking, we used to talk about this scale, the type scale.
Right.
Are you shooting art, or are you shooting a snapshot, or are you shooting something in between? And I think most of the time on vacation, we're shooting snapshot to something in between.
Yep. Sometimes we create magic, but I mean, really it's their memory makers, right? That's what we're capturing most of the time.
So I think the biggest thing is just to remember, what are you doing? If you're thinking you're going on vacation to capture art, that's going to make a big decision on our couple of tips that we're going to give you as far as what kind of equipment to take.
Right.
So, but I'm finding out that most everything we do is going to be from that middle of the scale to the snapshot side when it comes to.
And don't feel bad about it.
No, because it's vacation.
Yep.
If you're worried about taking pictures, it's not fun. So think about that type scale.
Yep, exactly. So, when you're out here on vacation and you're at some of these spots that just have beautiful scenery and maybe an iconic house or building, it's always good to start out with an establishing shot for your vacation pictures. Just think of it like you're at Disneyland and you've got that, you walk through the main gate and there's the Mickey Mouse head that's all the nice flowers, and you pull the family together and you take that shot. Now that's a shot that millions of people have. I mean, thousands.
Yeah.
At least, well, probably millions.
But it's important to have because it starts your story.
Right, it starts the story. So that's what we're doing, is we're establishing this. So right now we're here at the mine location here at Empire Mine. We're using the house as our establishing shot. And what I'm talking about is before you start getting into the details of taking all the really cool, intricate pictures, I mean, there is so many neat things to shoot here.
Yeah.
That this is where I want to start my story, just with kind of the big overview. Here we are at Empire Mine. Here's the iconic house. So we just shot that. We're going to start moving around and maybe shooting some more of the detail shots, but this establishes the beginning and the presence of where we are. So that's what you always want to look for, is that first establishing shot anytime you're out there.
All right, take some shots.
Yep.
So here's one of my favorite tips. This is something my friend Dan taught me years ago when we were traveling in Mexico. And that is, we go to a cool location like this and we tend to want to take a picture of everything there except for the people that we're with. So my big tip for you is, every time you go on vacation, try to put someone in a picture of every location. So what I'm going to do is, let's have you, Steve. You ready?
I am.
Oh, check out that door right there.
You are a door fan. But I think that's probably going to be an okay picture, but even more than the door, I'm looking at that door knob, right? So it's cool. I like the details, and this is what I think is fun about doing vacation photos, is there's always so many times that you can get great details. So check out this doorknob. I'm going to take a shot of it, getting kind of close, zoom in. And I just love the way this looks with these beads coming down the side, the knob. It's a cool thing. I'm always looking for those details in vacation, because no matter where you are, you're going to see them. So Mark, like, you took a picture of that door. It looked great. But when you go into the details, actually give that a try.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's really cool. So those are always a fun thing, is just checking out the details. Mark, what are you doing back there?
Hey, it's vacation, Sometimes you just have to stop and smell the roses. You're going to be shooting much longer flowers.
I like my flower pictures. But you know what I'm noticing as I'm taking these pictures? All these other flowers are actually kind of distracting to this one that I'm taking pictures.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Let me see your coat. No, I don't want your coat. Bring your coat over.
Okay.
You gotta help me.
I know what you want.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use your coat as a little buffer in between. So what I'm doing is simply creating this black background, taking the exact same picture, and now I've isolated that flower completely separate. Check it out. It looks pretty cool.
It looks cool.
Compared to that. So always just think of, how can I maybe isolate a subject to bring out the detail of the exact subject that I'm looking for. So that can be used on vacation or not vacation, but I think when you're on vacation, you're relaxed, you can just think of how can I do things that I wouldn't normally do, and that's one of those things.
You don't necessarily need a black jacket, you could use anything.
Use anything, but that's another idea that I have for just going out on vacation shooting detail.
Nice.
So Mark, I know we hate using straps.
Yes.
Right? That's one of our biggest things. And I know I'm being on vacation.
Yeah. Summertime, it's time to be strapless.
It's always time to it's time to go strapless. But one of the things that's helped us on vacation and just in general in photography is what?
Has been our Spider holsters.
Yes.
As you notice, we're just walking hands-free. It gives us an opportunity to interact with people. When I'm on vacation, I normally have my kids with me. Now I can either hold hands, I can hold a beverage, ice cream
nice,
cone,
cool beverage.
because I am just always eating on vacation. But these Spider holsters have been amazing. They're at my side, ready to go when I need it.
So even when your hands are free and you need something like chopsticks?
You mean like these?
Exactly. Just like that. So, you know, I know we've been joking around a lot here, but this truly has made all the difference in the world in saving my back on vacation,
Yes.
saving my arms, saving my kids' head from when I'm using the strap and it's whacking them back and forth.
Swinging.
But, man, you guys you have to get a Spider holster. We actually will have a link below in the show notes, but talking about Spider holster and there's even a discount code we can get you. But, and this made all the difference in the
It
world.
does.
It's,
I hate straps around the neck.
it's one of my biggest vacation tips. So there you go, Spider holster. It looks pretty cool. I really like it.
Remember when we said a lot of times in vacation pictures, we're not shooting art, we're shooting snapshots, we're recording what we saw. This is a great tip. See this beautiful bush right here? Look at how big the flowers are. Can you imagine going home trying to explain how big that bush was? Here's one thing you can do. A few lessons back, we talked about a thing called scale. What I'm going to do is ask Steve to stand next to the hydrangea bush, and I'm going to put him in the photo for scale so that when I get home it's easier to explain how big that bush really was. I am so scared. I just shot a picture at 4,000 ISO.
Don't be scared of high ISO, even on vacation. You know, our modern cameras can take very, very good pictures, even at high ISO. In fact, this scene that we're in a mine shaft on a mine cart, and it's really dark in here just with some incandescent old-fashioned light bulbs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set my camera to 6400 ISO, and I'm going to fire away. I'm at 2.8, about a hundredth of a second. And it actually looks great. You know, it may be a little bit noisy at 6400 ISO, but I captured the memory that I wouldn't normally get. And that's what I'm going to tell you. This vacation pictures are all about memories, not just about creating masterpieces. But go ahead and don't be scared, like my good friend Mark here was, of high ISO, because it's not that scary. I gotta get the door. Hey, can you grab the door? All right, so we're ready to go here on our vacation. And I guess, you know, I've got my stuff here. So really the whole thing is, I just want to tell you, don't pack so much stuff when you're going on vacation. Start out just real simple. Mark, you even got something, you got a better choice there.
We're just going on a trip. This is all you need.
It's really about just carrying something that's light. You know, you don't need all this gear with you and weigh yourself down. This is vacation. This isn't work. So don't make your vacation a job. Enjoy it.
That's right. This is all you need is a camera and a good lens, and that's
it.
all you'll need.
All right.